and it was a very clear provocation. It was definitely meant like this, and that's why we are calling as well Article 4 political consultations, that if you put everything together, what has happened during the last couple of weeks, I mean as well the attacks against Poland with the 19 drones. So this is already a systematical NATO test, and that's why we asked that NATO allies, they're showing as well very clear unity amongst NATO. As well, let's discuss what can we do for the Baltic states and the eastern flank, because it is clear that Putin has started on a new level testing NATO and a new level provocation. So this is an adequate response from our side. Putin only understands the language of strength. And also, if we're talking about Russian aggression against Ukraine, so we need to increase the military support to Ukraine. We need to increase the pressure to Putin using more sanctions, more tariffs. Also, we need to decide finally to start using the Russian frozen assets. And if we're talking about his provocations against NATO, we must show that we are united, we are ready, we are able to increase our capabilities. For us as well, it is important that NATO shows and gives a message to Putin, but also publicly to our allies that NATO is united, and we take this situation very seriously, because the situation is very serious. Now we need as well military planning for more capabilities, surveillance and also capabilities. But also it is very important that the NATO shows the unity amongst the membership, and also it's a very clear message to Putin that he cannot push the lines all the time. So 12 minutes violation, heavy violation of NATO airspace needs a solid response on political level and as well on practical level. If Russian fighter jets entering to the NATO airspace, so it is a threat. And also NATO responded in a very adequate ways. NATO fighters went up, and of course we had all the readiness to respond. But yes, happily they were escorted after 12 minutes out from NATO airspace. And if you have Russian fighters in your airspace, if you ask, is it a threat? Of course it is a threat.
I think that the Eastern Sentry operation needs to be full capabilities that are now owned by the alliance distributed as fast as possible along the border with Russia in Poland, Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia, and Finland. We are currently facing a situation that we are being tested every day. And it is not really of a crucial importance if drones or aircrafts entering our territory are lost, or they are disoriented by Ukrainian air defense, or they are provocations. In any case, they are a direct threat to the safety of our citizens. Therefore, we really need to be protected and feel protected. Eastern Sentry is a very good first step. Now we need to ensure that the scope of that operation is enough. And also if Estonians finally reach a conclusion after their currently ongoing considerations that they also want to invoke Article 4, then we need to think what could be done to ensure that Russia does not miscalculate our behavior for indecisive or hesitation, because that could cost us a lot.
You go ahead, Jeff.
Thank you, sir. Russian jets entered Estonia's airspace today for 12 minutes. Do you see that as a threat to NATO?
Well, I'm going to have to look at it. They're going to be briefing me in a short while, so I'll let you know about it tonight or tomorrow.
What's your take in general? Just being
well, I don't love it. I don't love it. I don't love it when that happens. It could be big trouble, but I'll let you know later. They're going to brief me in about an hour.
It is clear that Russia is testing how far they can go. And we had very intensive discussions about the international situation and also regarding Russia's actions, really. And of course, our plea is also to the countries that have more close relationship with Russia is to really call them on stopping this. Pleasure to be here in Brasilia for my first visit to. On our side, we see that we must show no weakness, because weakness is something that invites Russia to do more, and they are increasingly more dangerous, not only to Ukraine but also to all the countries around Russia. And therefore, our answer is to have more pressure so that also Russia would want peace and come to the negotiation table to discuss this and restrain itself.
Welcome to Money Control, your ultimate destination in the ever-evolving world of finance, business, markets, policy and technology. India's preeminent news platform, driven by facts and fueled by data. A platform made in India, for India and for the world. Moneycontrol.com has a staggering reach of 100 million plus monthly active users and 6.02 million daily active users. Being a transformative digital force, reshaping how we engage with money, markets and news. Setting us apart is our commitment to delivering accurate information and empowering financial decision-making in a dynamic ecosystem. Seeking a deeper dive into the financial realm, we present Money Control Pro, a powerhouse of exclusive insights, providing actionable investment ideas and expert analysis. Because in today's fast-paced world, informed decisions demand both information and expertise. And we have 1 million plus Money Control Pro total paid subscribers and 100% return in 1.5 years, beating the market. Explore market trends, access expert opinions, and utilize essential financial tools, all at your fingertips. Join the millions who trust Moneycontrol.com for their financial journey, where facts meet finance and data drives decisions. Think markets, think Money Control.